Zeus, his name is Zeus, just went off. And my husband luckily was right there and grabbed his collar and held him back. But he just, he thought the guy was coming out with a weapon to hurt him. So you just never know when you think that, someone's going to hurt them.
So that's how you know when they're well behaved.
Yes.
If I get them this close to an average dog in there.
I like right here.
Yeah.
Because this is getting him used to
Exactly.
another dog. And
And believe it or not,
reacting,
believe it or not, training never, oh, my dog's fully trained. And a service dog training is never full every day. He's 5 years, almost 5 years old now, and he's training right now. It's good.
Service dogs are highly trained companions that assist individuals with disabilities. When out in public, it is crucial to maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between service dogs and other dogs. This rule applies to all dogs, regardless of their familiarity or if they are also service dogs. While there may be exceptions for group meetups where service dogs are already familiar with one another, it is important to prioritize safety and keep the distance as much as possible. This helps prevent any unnecessary interactions or potential conflicts between dogs. The 6 feet rule serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it ensures the well-being of both the service dog and the dog it is accompanying. Giving service dogs enough personal space helps them stay focused on their tasks and assists in minimizing distractions. Moreover, this rule promotes the safety and comfort of the individuals relying on service dogs for assistance. By maintaining distance, it reduces the risk of unwanted interactions or potential harm to these vulnerable individuals. In conclusion, it is vital to adhere to the 6 feet rule when it comes to service dogs and other dogs in public settings, whether at a regular outing or a group meetup. It is crucial to prioritize the well-being and safety of all individuals involved, including the service dogs and their handlers.
Hey everybody, I just want to jump in right here real quick. At least the way I was trained, you would think you want to keep your dog is at least 6 feet from any other animal, especially an animal that you have never met, the dog has never met, because the bottom line, at the end of the day, they're still dogs, they still got instincts, but always going to be alert, always be on a lookout, and you want to make sure that dog is close enough to you to be focused. If it gets distracted by another animal, regardless of whether it's a pet or a service dog. In this case, we ran into a nice lady at Home Depot. We were on our way out and I saw the dog, but it was under control of the handler pretty good, no vest. You could tell, they were training it. She was owner training. The dog did absolutely amazing. Both dogs. So whenever you have opportunity, you use that as a training tool. It's good. So I just wanted to share this little clip that I filmed real quick on the way out of a store, and you can see as we are conversating, just ignore the dogs. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're focused on the handlers. They're looking at us, but they're staying close, but yet we got our distance. To me, it's like, let's say you're in a wheelchair and they're in a wheelchair. What are you going to do? Butt up the wheels together and kiss each other? They're strangers, keep your boundaries. That's the way I look at it in the service dog world anyway. I'm out. I just thought I'd share my experience with you and with everybody out there viewing. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See ya.
Went off. My husband luckily was right there and grabbed his collar and held him back. But he just, he thought the guy was coming out with a weapon to hurt him. So you just never know. know, when
Yeah.
they think that, someone's going to hurt them.
So that's how you know when they're well behaved.
Yes.
If I get them this close to an average dog in there,
I like right here.
Yeah.
Because this is getting him used to
Exactly.
another dog. And he's
and believe it or
he's
not,
reacting, he's doing good.
and believe it or not, training never, oh, my dog's fully trained. And a service dog training is never full every day.
it doesn't.
He's 5 years, almost 5 years old now, and
Yeah.
he's training right now. It's good practice. You can
Yeah.
see we don't get out much,
Yeah.
so he kind of. I give him a little correction. He's doing good. Look at him. I'm not holding the leash.
My other dog Zeus is 3 years old, but we don't stop the training. And I train more than my husband. My husband really doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't do the training that much. He
I
just
do the
thinks
training.
Stop or whatever.
I do the
I'm
training, but she gets impatient after 3 times. You got to be consistent. You got to
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
be
I'm like,
patient.
I switched dogs with my husband yesterday because we took them both out to Royal King and walked them around. I'm like, give me Zeus, you take Rev because he is doing good, So I'm like, give me Zeus. And Zeus, he knows because I walk him every day outside. He knows what I expect from him. So he won't try to pull.
Right.
He tries to pull when we're out.
You can tell that he's had a lot of public access.
Well, we had a slow start with him at the very, very beginning because of the COVID,
Oh, yeah.
and he was really a puppy. So
COVID
I
set
just
everything
did the
back.
basics, whatever I can learn from YouTube at home with the potty train, because now he goes
And I
potty.
worked at the hospital during COVID. It was horrible. I had to had to put everything on and work in that. It was. I'd have marks on my face. Horrible.
I got your feet in my video. I hope you.
Oh.
I have a YouTube channel too. Him on it. He's. Well, I mean, I figured I gave you some privacy.
Did you know dogs, like for seizures, they know 20 minutes before someone has a seizure?
Yeah. So I did hospice nursing
Oh,
for
did you?
3 years, and I used to go to people's houses. I'll never forget this lady that had, well, actually 2 instances, but this lady that had cats. She had about 10 cats.
Yeah.
When I used to go there, the cats were always all over the house. When it came close to her passing, all those cats were in that
That's it.
room and on her bed around her. Like they knew. Yeah. And then I had an incident with a dog, same thing. One dog this lady had, and that dog wouldn't